Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of this Transport Fever 2 Moneyville County series, where between episodes I've been doing a bit of an experiment. You may notice we have this motorway here. It goes from Moneyville to Neston, connecting to the towns along the way. What we also have is I've built and upgraded some more roads that connect up the motorway to other towns in the area. What I'm calling those the strategic roads. So those roads will basically be country roads with player ownership, as you can see, which basically means these are faster roads, but they're not motorways. They're not going to be separate from all other traffic, and they're not going to avoid like level crossings with train lines in all cases, although they do in some cases. So this experiment was also come with an experiment of longer distance truck lines. For example, this Kids Grove Bricks line, or this Neston Bricks line, just to supply some more bricks and kind of look at delivering more cargo by truck. The main thing is we're coming up to the middle of the 20th century here. This is when in real life there are a lot of kind of things that cars were the future in building more motorways, and you can see like there are some people using them. Anyway, because there seem to be people using them, and we've got the use case for trucks as well, we're going to carry on building these motorways. So what we're trying to work out which direction to go first. I think up towards Thatcher maybe. There's still a large strip of land here without much along it. I'm interested. What if we placed down a couple more towns here, served them, got them on the motorway, and had some bus lines that ran along the motorway towards Thatcham, and possibly also connect up the roads to Lymington, so that we can kind of get a bus line from Lymington to Thatcham, an express bus line via a couple of new towns. That could be an interesting way of doing it. So we're going with motorway. We have this Cloverleaf junction here. No, it's not the best junction, but it's not the worst either. I think it will do for now, and it's quite compact. And we're going for 3-lane roads, but we're definitely keeping player ownership on, and that is because that means the game AI can't like connect up random roads to it or try to turn it into a city road, because otherwise if player ownership wasn't on they would try to do that. So we're going to head up towards Litchett Minster first. We're going to build in one direction. We're going to come as far as here. Whitehaven, it's going to get interesting, because there's a lot happening around here. I mean, I'm actually thinking, I think I know how I'm going to do this. So we're going to bring it to here for now. We're going to press pause. We're just going to build the road back the other way. And then we are going to, well, I'm going to explain to you what my idea is to do around Whitehaven. So first of all, Litchett Minster, which is going to connect up here. So if we can get under, I think is the best way of doing it. There we go. If we can just get it sunk down as far as possible, there we go. And then that is going to bend round and come back up here so that it can merge onto the motorway. So we're doing this, we'll go down to 2 lanes there for lane maths, and then we'll just connect once the autosave's done. We will connect that up to there. We're going to connect that up to there. So here, what we're going to do is we're going to completely mess up the truck route here. We're going to delete it back, because we're going to convert this road to being a stretch of the motorway. So we're going to do that. Yeah, for now we're going to do that. So we're going to see the kind of line of trees there. What we're going to do is we're going to make that one the whatever direction it's towards Moneyville direction, where the old line of trees is, which is where the old road ran. There we go. There we go, and then we bridge up over the train line, we come back down, and then we come towards here. Right, so now in terms of junctions, we're going to get this road, we're not going to do player ownership on, we're basically going to get a road that comes up and over this, and then we are going to get a slip road there, a slip road there, but then what we're going to do is, if you want to come off from Moneyville direction or go back on towards Moneyville, you are going to have to go this way. Yeah, that will work. We just kind of, yeah, there we go. Which means this whole section here is going to be 2 lanes. I've just realised we haven't got player ownership on any of that, because I turned it off to build that road. This will have player ownership, there we go. Then yes to player ownership. This will then continue. There we go. Into there. And towards Westerham. But what we're actually going to do is we're going to make it kind of bypass Westerham like this and head more towards Waltham Cross for now. So we're going to extend the carriageway in the other direction to match up with it. And hopefully that should connect. And then we're going to do a junction here, and then a junction at Waltham Cross, and hopefully between them, these should serve Westerham. So we're going to make this part of our strategic roads, so roads that connect to our motorways designed to get vehicles in, which means we're going to have ownership of that as well. And then it's going to, we're going to do a trumpet here as well. We're going to do a red bridge. There we go, and then we're going to go to there. We're going to bend it around to there, and then we'll do connection there, connection there, connection there, connection there. Do down to 2 lanes in the middle, and that is good. So that should then get that truck line to run along the motorway for one junction, which works fine, so we can press play again. Then Waltham Cross is gonna go, I think, under this road here. We've already got people driving towards Nailsworth along here, so what we're going to do is we're going to provide them an even faster route. This is going to go quite sharply down. I think that's enough to go into a tunnel. We're just literally going to tunnel just to there, and then it comes back up. There we go. And then hopefully we do the same here. There we go. There we go. And then there. It's a bit weird how the tunnels kind of start and end at different points, but oh well. Oh well, that's weird as well. Because it's coming out the tunnel with very steep slope, so it's kind of got to adjust from that slope, so we'll just do that. Wow, those are some crazy slopes. Anyway, we will get some roads connected into there. Yeah, we might have to extend this one down a bit more in order to connect the last slip road in. And of course, once we've done that, the rest can go down to 2 lanes. The good thing about 2 lanes is that 2 lane has higher speed than the 1 lane, so they won't kind of come off on the slip road just to go straight back on again. So this is going to head up towards Nailsworth. And it's actually going to head, I think, through this gap here, which means it's going to go kind of not quite right at Thatcham. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a junction here as well. For some reason the roundabout doesn't work here, so we're not going to do that. We're going to, I'd have liked to do a roundabouty junction, but yeah, let's just do that. There we go. And then try to mirror it the other direction. There we go. There we go. And then that will do. It goes like that. And these junctions are going to be quite close together, these two, because the towns are quite close together. And we're using the existing road to go into the town, but what we're going to do, just here we're going to upgrade this to be better speed, whatever. So then we're going to continue. And then it's going to go kind of cut past this hill here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to like here. We're going to go back the other way as well. It's kind of a weird because of the cliff edge there. One direction goes into the tunnel and one doesn't, but I don't mind it, it's cool. And then we have this connecting up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a junction here. We're going to have to do it medium, I think. We're not connected into these roads, and also too much slope. Large. Yeah, that doesn't have too much slope. Right, so that... yeah. I mean, the lane maths isn't quite good. What? It's a bit weird what those lanes are doing. Yeah, that makes more sense, but actually... yeah. If we can make that a single lane as well, even if it involves messing up the junction a bit, or at least make it look less good. If we just extend this out further, do this, and then we can turn it around as well. Should, there we go, be able to get that in. And what we're going to do that for is because then this highway coming into Thatcham, because I said we're going to put a bus on it, we're going to have a bus lane. So yeah, and then this, yeah, it will come into Thatcham. So that's going to come onto that road, that's going to come onto that road. And then we're in fact just going to do that, and then we're just going to, no, this is quite, I mean literally nothing uses that road so far, so just do that. It's a bit weird, but nothing uses it, and this is a kind of full highway. Right, that goes like that, and then street roads. I think we're going to make these one-way streets actually. into the centre. So, and this is player ownership as well. So it's part of kind of the loop. There we go. It's kind of a loop. And then we're going to go through. No, we can't turn the traffic. Can we turn the traffic lights off? Yeah. So you know that that's got traffic lights. That has. I don't want traffic lights. They don't do any good for the traffic flow. There we go. So that's going to be where the buses will come in. And we've got to get past this coal plant, or delete the coal plant. Actually, we're going to be a bit more unique here. Actually, what we're just going to do is give these bus lanes, and also make sure all of them have player ownership. Yeah, there we go. And then we have bus lanes, player ownership. What we're going to do is we're going to split the highway. Actually, we're just going to cut off this road completely. We're going to smoothen out that corner. And it's just going to look weird. But we're going to get this one this side of the coal plant. We're going to get this direction to go the other side. And then it's going to go back into there like that. And then we're just going to connect up this road. I know it's a bit weird. Like that. Just in case we ever come to a point of using that. Because we can also control traffic. It's not going to be used by anything else. In fact, because trucks use bus lanes, we can make sure that's a bus lane. Technically. So that nothing else uses that other than vehicles we are in control of. So we're going to put our first town around here. It's going to grow on this main road, Malden. So what we're going to try to do is we're just at the moment just going to go above this road. Because there's no reason to make a junction, there's nothing around here for now. But we're going to try to make sure we're going to run it like that way there. But we're going to make sure there's good bus service to Malden, which means that actually we're going to change up this motorway, highway, whatever, so that the roads with the bus lanes come off to serve Malden. There we go. So, what we're going to do is here we're going to put a 2-lane road with one of the lanes being a bus lane. It might actually be better to come down in this instance, given that carriageway is higher. Because if we did this, yeah, we could do that, and then it kind of pops up there. Let's come through the centre of Malden. That's got one bus lane and one regular lane. And then that's just going to go into there, actually. Although it looks weird to kind of have it merging before. And then the rest of the highway is going to carry on with no bus lane. And just 2 lanes. There we go. So this road here is then going to get turned into a town road, which is going to have a bus lane. It's going to have go straight through Malden like that. It's got a bus lane each way. Though actually it'd be nicer if they merged in the same place. These came into this at the same place. There we go. And we're going to get rid of the traffic lights, which we have to do through this view. And then that's going to send the buses through the centre of Malden. And then we're going to have to work out where we're going to put I think 2 towns will be all we're going to do. We're only going to do 2 towns, I think. Which means... yeah, we can do the other one kind of opposite Lymington, so here. This is where it's going to be where we can actually do a medium-sized town here. Bentham. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a road that goes, I think, we're going to connect it up here, and it's going to go to the other side of the river and connect up to Lymington. So we could press the M key a few times to make it go up. We're going to change it to that type of bridge, confirm, and then we're going to run this up towards Lymington. There we go. Just going to come in like this. There we go, and then Town Road is going to come through the bus lanes to the station, and we're going to, oh yeah, if we just do that, it's kind of the main loop. There we go. So that will do. And then the motorway will end kind of here. Actually, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to do a town road through Bentham, the main kind of shorefront road to us there, and then we're going to do a roundabout here, which we're going to have to build ourselves. And what I found with roundabouts, weirdly, is that, yeah, I had this in my last Transport Fever 2 series as well. You've got to build them for some reason with city roads. Don't do them with country roads, because the lane, kind of which lanes go which way, for some reason on country roads and highways just messes up. So what you've got to do is make sure the roundabout and all roads connecting into it are city roads. And that's just actually we might just do like purely bus lane roads that will connect up to the centre. Right, no bus lane on this. What we're going to do is we're going to make it run kind of around the edge of this, then up to the roundabout. We're going to connect into that road there, into the roundabout. You can see, yeah, I know that it works there. Which lane goes which way? Yeah. And the highways will come into this roundabout there, the motorways, whatever. Well, yeah, we'll build it as 3 lanes for now, because it's easier to downgrade than upgrade, because sometimes you build it and then upgrading it, increase the lane, kind of changes the angle of where the roads intersect or something, I don't know. But yeah, okay, what we're going to do here is, from here, we are going to run the road back onto the motorway. It's going quite sharply downhill there, which is a great opportunity to just get it up on a bridge already, and then just come over the highway to merge in. And then we're going to make it follow the land. And yeah, that'll then, we'll turn the traffic lights off. There we go. We'll do that in Bentham as well, where there's stuff. Turn the traffic lights off. There we go. And here as well. Oh God, I don't like how close those roads are. Shouldn't be. Kind of, that junction shouldn't be that close together. Okay, this is a big turn around, and we're just going to cut out that road in the middle. Unfortunately, we can't control the traffic lights where it goes to a truck station, which is unusual, but not annoying. So what we're just going to do, bus lane, no, there we go. There we go. There we go. Right. Then we need to head towards this roundabout. And then we're going to kind of go back, and we're not going to connect into the roundabout. Oh, that's interesting. It goes for a bridge there. Because I'm not building them entirely consistently, it can do that. Right, what we're going to do... Oh, we've just built that with no bus lane. Hang on. We're going to build with bus lane up until there. Then we're going to have a bus lane only because it's one lane. It's only bus lane. And this will come out. It has to come out at a weird angle. I don't really know why. It's come out like that, and then it's going to go over the roundabout. And then go back down into this road here. And this road here is just going to be a standard 2-lane from that point, no bus lane. And then this road here as well, it's just going to be a standard 2-lane, no bus lane coming into the roundabout. Same with this. So we're going to try to get this with the bus lane. I mean, buses and trucks and whatever can use not roads that aren't bus lanes, but normal vehicles can't use bus lanes. Ah, that's not gone right. There we go. So that should work like that, and then the roundabout we're just going to make it a 2-lane, no bus lane. Just so it does the lanes properly. There we go. And then hopefully we won't have non-bus vehicles using that. So we are ready to go basically with the bus line. So we're going to have a stop by Thatcham Station. We're then going to have stop leaving, stop entering as well on this side. And it's going to come down, it's going to come along the motorway, then it's going to stop. It's going to have 2 stops in Malden. Going to have one at each end, and obviously both sides of the road, because we're having this bus running in both directions. So I'm going to come off into Bentham. We're going to have one entering, then one kind of further along the front, and then it's going to come up, and it's going to come in towards Lymington, so we'll have entering stops, and then we're going to have it stop round by the station. So this is kind of an express bus, so we don't want it to have too many stops. And hopefully it uses the special infrastructure we dedicated for. Oh, these 2 separate stops, which is a bit weird. Why does it do that? It does use that turn. Mill Lane, it's on the wrong side. Manchester Road, it might be on the wrong side as well. There we go. Then North Street. And here, which is on the correct side, I'm pretty sure. Then Church Street. Then Church Street again. Grange Road. The Crescent. And then it runs along the bus lanes. We're going to tell it to come off here to stop at... Why is it? Just looking at Church Street there, it should be on the other stop. There we go. Church Street. North Street. Or New Street, actually. Yeah, I still don't know why they haven't merged that into one. Then it goes back on. And stop at Manchester Road, which it does use the overpass. The bus lane overpass there. Doesn't. It stops on the right side of the road, then Mill Lane. Then Victoria Road again. There we go. And that's the Lymington to Thatcham. We're going to call it Express Bus, because it's not a city bus. There we go. And we're going to need a bus depot for that. We're going to place a bus depot in here. And for that, what's the top speed? I mean, that's got the highest top speed. Still only 31 miles an hour, which is a bit annoying. And we're going to go for... We're going to start with 3. And then we're going to let it run for a while, and then we'll put another few on just to space them out a bit more. Now that does go down quite sharply there, doesn't it? There we go. The buses are on their way. Yeah, you see what happens with the lane dictation. Sometimes when you've got highways involved, it just goes all over the place. I can understand why the bus lane's going to go in both ways, because it's the bus lane, but yeah. Right. There are other vehicles going to use this too, which is good. Right, so those buses have all come out. We're going to buy another one to come out now. We've already got someone waiting here. We're then going to do the same on the other end actually. We're going to have a depot in Lymington as well, which we're going to put on one of the back streets. We're going to get another 2 buses to start with. We'll start here. Where's that? It's going to Park Lane for... oh, it's going to the end stop first. So, just making sure our buses aren't too bunched up. I'm stopping there. It's got 1 passenger on board. Oh yeah, these each only have a 10 capacity, so we are going to need quite a lot of them. And also they're going to be very slow. Okay, so those 2 have actually separated out already a bit. So that's now leaving there, so we're going to get another one on. I think this could be busy, so yeah, that's where I'm kind of getting several buses on. So these 2 buses are heading out now. I'm going to wait till this is kind of well out, and then I'll get another one. This one is picking up here. These ones are approaching Malden. I probably shouldn't have put 3 on at first. I mean, actually, no, this one's not even. This one's going all the way to the end, so that one's going to pull out ahead. This one going to Church. They're both going to Church Street. I might turn one of them around once it gets onto this road, so that it can go back towards Thatcham, just to space them out a bit better. Right, that's now clear of Lymington, so we'll get another bus. There we go. There we go. We'll get the second one. It's now heading back towards Church Street with the other Church Street. There we go. That was kind of confusing that there are 2 stops called Church Street. So that's now, yeah. So that one's heading express through there. Hang on, why's that one? What's that one doing? Yeah. That one's now going back the other way as well. Okay, but there is one coming this way. So maybe another one from this end. So that's gone and started there. That's full. Yeah, that one's coming into Bentham. That one's left. Or maybe that's just going fast to the next place. That one's coming into Malden. So hopefully, yeah. So that one's still going that way, yeah. Hopefully they're not too badly spaced apart. There we go. So that one's now leaving Lymington. So we're going to get the next one from this end. Now there's an autosave. There we go. And hopefully that one is starting at Park Lane, which it is, yeah. So it spaces out a bit with that one. And then that one's well clear, so we're going to get one more from this end to go out, and then that's probably it for going out of that depot. If those are coming, actually no, because there's a bit of a gap still with those two and then the next one. That one's going. Yeah, that's fine, to be honest. It's just going wherever it wants to. Yeah. At least we've got some decent spacing. Like, there aren't all the buses then. No buses for ages. So these two will then go back round and out, following this one with decent spacing. That one's getting there. We have buses, yeah. So that one's going over. So I'm actually going to get one more in from this end until that one comes, and then the next one the other. That's fine. This end, we are going to have a little bit of a gap after these two, so we're going to squeeze one more in, and then after that, if we need any more buses, we'll just put the buses on as many as we need. I just want a decent spacing at first. Right. And then we can also get the places their cargo demands via truck as well. Though none of them are particularly near. Like, we've got bricks around here, which Thatcham's already getting by train, but none of the rest of these want bricks. And we don't really have anything else nearby, other than a fuel plant here, which always needs more oil. I'm just not sure how much it's possible to keep getting more oil from here. Particularly if everything's a bit jammed up around here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, these trains are already like we could get one more. Actually, yeah. But even still, like, you could just do a mega route down there, but still, like, only Malden really wants fuel. But we could still do it. Right, it's a little late, but we'll get this truck on now. This bus, sorry. And yeah, it's nicely, it should be nicely spaced out. And then we'll work out if we need any more buses, which I think we might do. So what we're going to do is we're going to get another bus from here. Start bulking up the frequency. Because this is still very busy as well. Does Waltham Cross get fuel? No, it doesn't. Okay, we might have something here which we can do. If we did another cargo stop there. We've also got this connects into there, so anything that's brought into here, which includes machines, which this line's very busy, so we'll get another one, which includes all the other stuff. We are then going to get a road, street access, that goes there. It's just then going to be quite the manoeuvre to get this. Across the train line, but it is possible. Right, and then this is going to have its own junction with this, so it's going to go up. Oh, this should be bus lane. Ah. There we go. Then this is going to have bus lane as well. There we go. Then this is very close, but and also, how on earth is it going to get into that tunnel? So if we go off here and then go immediately down as far as we can, and then it does get into that tunnel. Right now it's a game of, can we get this up into time? Yes, we can. And these should be bus lanes only, which buses do include trucks in this game, which is good. There we go, which means they won't kind of drive through here. Which means we can get routes that go from here straight onto the motorway. So they'll turn, go around the cloverleaf, and then we're going to do one up to Wardham Cross. And these will just get a range of goods, to be honest, as well. Because a lot of stuff gets transferred around Moneyville Station. What on earth has happened there? Why can't they go back on there? If I mess something up. If I actually mess something up, because if you notice this line here, on the way out it does what you'd expect it to do. On the way back, it doesn't join the motorway. So that looks all good. There are vehicles using that as well. So that kind of goes straight through here. It's looking good. It's looking good. It comes onto the cloverleaf. Hang on. Can it not switch lanes there? I suppose what you can do, if it even works, I think you can if you create a connection node, but I'm not sure if that's possible. Otherwise, we're going to have to go 3 lanes here. Yeah, it's about switching lanes, which is really annoying that because it ruins the lane maths, but if it has to be done, it has to be done. So that's Wardham Cross fuel, but we won't put trucks dedicated to fuel on there, which means if there are goods in the Moneyville area, if there are spare goods around there, they can also go on here, because the goods, quite possibly Moneyville Machines transports goods. I don't know, from all the kind of mess over here, probably. Well, it probably could anyway. Oxford Machines. Is that still a steam train? With old carriages. There we go. Tunbridge Wells, yeah. Yeah, because everything gets kind of carried around that network, so yeah. What we're going to do is we have... Wow, we have... This line here is busy. No, hang on. Can we add... These carriages still exist? Yeah. We're going to add a lot more capacity to this. There we go. So we're going to buy some trucks that can do all cargo. We're going to buy 10 of them for now. Put them on Wardham Cross fuel, and we're going to tell them to wait for a full load of any for 120 seconds. So that should get stuff from there, and then because there are tools, machines, all sorts of stuff transferring around there. Yeah, so it's Wardham Cross, which doesn't get anything. Nailsworth does get stuff. Gets the tools from there, which is means it is expanding a bit. Gets some machines somehow as well. I won't question that. Thatcham gets its stuff. I mean, it's only minor, small amounts. Although we could get a truck drop-off stop here, which is not going to need as many trucks, I don't think. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. There we go, and it's going to go up to Thatcham. So that's going to be, once again, we're going to name it fuel. Although it'll carry whatever it wants to carry, we're not going to stop it. But that line, we're not going to get as many trucks on. We're going to get 6 of these. And they're going to go Thatcham fuel. Which, yeah, we're going to cause a bit of a backup. So what we're going to say is full load any, but we're only going to wait for 90 seconds. Same with Waltham Cross fuel, we're going to wait just 90 seconds, I think. Just so we don't cause too much chaos here. So then we're going to create another one. Just going to use all platforms. By the way, like Moneyville food fuel, we're going to allow it to use all platforms as well. So the new line that I just created, line 1, we're going to bring it up to, oh, there's Malden and there's Bentham. So Malden, we're going to stop here. So that's Malden, once again fuel, we're going to name it. And that goes quite a long way. So we're once again going to do full load any, but we're going to wait for 90 seconds. So that we don't have too many truck queues. This we're going to go for 15. You can just imagine the chaos I'm causing here. And then a new line there, number 3. Which is going to go, we haven't even got a truck drop off yet. Bentham, oh, that's awkward. Okay, there covers most of where it wants cargo. Ooh, it does that. So we're just going to do it the other side. Let's just flip over, there we go. So that's Bentham Tools, we're going to call it. And it'll carry whatever it wants to carry. So yeah, that's going to be for loads of trucks using the highway network, and that stop at Moneyville, which is going to get very overloaded. Just there's not much we can do about this. Yeah. We can make them longer platforms. There we go, and then we can put a building there. There. We can put buildings in to store more as well. But yeah, Bentham Tools, we're going to get, once again, yeah, 15 trucks. Oh, whoops. Pressing the wrong things. For Bentham. And yeah, this is just going to be chaos here. Moneyville Food Fuel has a lot as well. Hang on, yeah, those have some slightly older trucks, which actually carry more, thinking about it. Whatever. This train. Yeah, that's awkward. Moneyville Oil. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. If it's going onto that track there. Kind of sticks out, just getting in the way of this one, just to go that way. I mean, yeah, there's not much we can do though, is there? Because it's such a tight space. It's not like we can do waypoints either. Unless we just make these tracks like really slow. Make that 15 miles an hour. And the rest 30. Still does that. It's really annoying. There's not much we can do about it though. Unless we once again just make everything like super slow. There we go. That works. But I kind of feel bad for this train here. So yeah, that works. Here we go. Truck chaos. This has got some stuff for Malden. Yeah, this is waiting on more oil. Could really do with like taking some trains off this station as well. You know, where does it come in from? That one. If we could get a new station somewhere else where there's a bit more space. Just not sure. It's possible, like, if you get a station the other side of the motorway, then kind of make everything go through there, like a massive cargo hub. Actually, let's try that. Like if we go like 6 platforms, 240 meters. A massive Moneyville cargo hub, 320 even. 6 platforms should be enough. So then we're going to go electrified, of course. So where's the lines come from? We're going to get... Okay, so... we are going to... Whoa, that's a lot of lines that we're suddenly going to mess up. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to make it turn off here to then go up, and then there's going to be a bridge here like this which goes over and into this station, and we're going to go, so what track will we come off? We're going to go into this line here. There we go. We can have a lot of junctions, don't worry. So, we are then going to... It's going to be a 6-track bridge, this is. Hang on. There we go. Okay. So we're first of all going to do crossovers between all of these and all of these pairs of tracks. So this is going to carry on with this one for a while, and then it's going to merge in. There we go. So then this one, we just want to give length before they merge in, just so that we don't like totally overload stuff. And this is going to stay elevated. Stay elevated, there we go. So that's also going to have an option to merge into there. So that's going to have an option to go merge into there, and then it's going to be quite tight, but that's going to go into there as well. There we go. So then we're going to have signals on entering, which are going to decide from all the way back there which platform you're going to go into. But then it means that they can go into any platform, but still there are a lot of tracks. The movements will be can be separate. So yeah, this goes into here. And this, well, there is going to be an option to go down that way, but there's also going to be an option to carry on here and merge into this line here. And we're going to do this grade separated as well. Yeah, so that's going to come off, that's going to go like that. This is very designing it for high top speeds. Then this is going to be a bit less grade separated, but still going to provide a connection so that trains can go onto there. Whoops, wrong side. There we go. Signal on the right side. There we go. Change out this signal. Actually, we might flip out this signal for a modern looking one as well, just because it looks nicer and more uniform. So there we go, and then there we go. So that connects up to that, that connects up to that. Yeah. Then we're just going to do signals on leaving. You can't do them entering, because otherwise you can't set it to go to all platforms. But yeah, so that goes into there. So what lines we messed up? Burnley fuel. Station no longer exists. Well, how about you go into this lovely station here? Any platform you like. It goes into that line there. So we're going to actually set it up on 6 by default, but any platform. Chatham fuel. We can set it up on 5, but utilising all platforms. So yeah, these lines here we're going to set up on 4, 5, 6, I think, but using all platforms. There we go. There we go. Then Pershore fuel. It's going to be on 6 by default, but using any. It's just to spread out where the cargo goes on the platform as well, just to as part of splitting the platforms up, as well as because they will go to their default if it's possible for them to get there. So we want their default to actually be on the optimum side, and then for the rest, whatever. Saltburn, we're going to go for 4. And then, because I feel like it, we're going to go for 3 on Welling fuel. Just for a bit, make it a bit different. There we go. And then we also need the lines to go. Where do they go this way? I think it's just Moneyville Machines, which goes that way. Oh, and also the tools there. Which, yeah, we're just going to get rid of that as well. Which, no idea what I'm going to do here to make everything be at different heights other than make it stupidly high. Just think, yeah, I think that's the only option, is to make it stupidly high. So yeah, and we're just going to delete all of this as well. Just this train here is going to have nowhere to go. Yeah, we're going to have messed up a lot of trains by doing this, but there we go. So this is literally just going to be then as well, like what we're going to do as well as part of this. So we're going to kind of have massive cargo buildings out the front as well. Like, make sure there's lots of storage here. And then we can have our truck stop, our main truck stop, which can have like loads of platforms. So we're gonna have, yeah, we're gonna have 4 platforms on this one. There. And then we're just gonna have bus lane. There we go. As well. So that's gonna go into there. So then what we're gonna do is Bentham route. We're just gonna go into there. Malden route. We're just going to go into here as well. Just so there's plenty of space. Thatcham route. Actually, we probably could have done with 5 platforms here, so we'll put an extra one in for the last one. Waltham Cross fueled. 1. And then we'll put in an extra one. 4. Then we're just going to have a dedicated platform, which is going to run from their platform number 3 to their number 5. It's going to be just a cargo transfer. And then this one, we're going to take be just 1 and 2 on both runs. There we go. So that's going to do that. The cargo transfer is going to have 5 trucks, I think. There we go. For that. And then this station here, we need at this side to connect up. Yeah, I don't think we had many routes out this way, so what we're going to do is in this direction we're going to connect up to this line from these 3 platforms, and then from the other 3 we're going to come on to, I mean, I don't think there's anything running down this line that we could send trains down it. Yeah, we could do this, but I don't think there is anything. Well, if there is anything, we'll make it run down there. Yeah, there we go. So what we're going to do here is going to make a bridge that goes massively up. We're just going to come over this, and then just make it so that it does just about goes over there, and then come into here. There we go. There we go. Extend it to there, there. And then this is going to be grade separated over this to merge back in there. So signal there. Signal, signal. Signal, signal. And here also. Signal, 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 signal. Then we're just going to build the junction, so these 3 here can go this way. There we go. And then, so, what lines we messed up? Moneyville food. There's no longer a Moneyville transfer for it to come into, though it can go into here. Number 1. Oh, I've just seen this station's now getting used for through trains as well. I mean, actually, I don't mind it. There we go, Moneyville machines. There we go, it comes in from this way, yeah. So that's going to be number... I'm actually going to put that through number 4 by default, because of the through trains on 5 and 6. Moneyville machines 2. Comes from... It comes from this way, so yeah, that's going to be number 1 by default. Moneyville oil. Just going to use the transfer here as well, the cargo transfer route. Comes into there, so we're going to put it on number 2 by default. That Moneyville tools comes in from that way, so yeah, that's going to be number 2 by default, yeah, with 1 and 3 also optional. There we go. So then, some trains might be a bit messed up, but they can find ways to get back on to where they need to be. So you might briefly mess things up a bit, yeah. Okay, so the cargo transfer will then be responsible for transferring stuff. Yeah, I think that's... Hang on, sandwiches electrified, right, so this line could go to electric operation. Have we got any multiple units yet? We do. Okay, so each of these trains has 80 capacity, so yeah, no electric path. Okay, but something's not electrified. I thought we were electrified all the way at Sandwich. Turns out we're missing out on something, which is literally this track here. There we go. So we're going to replace this with quadruple. There we go. So now it's loads of trucks that are going to get a bit confused, but they can run down this way. So the cargo transfer's the main one, to be honest. Oh yeah, that's gonna... Yeah, the cargo transfer's the main one that's going to get a lot of stuff happening on it. Yeah, this should still have a way of transporting everything, right? This doesn't have any fuel to pick up, but yeah. Comes into that platform. So that just needs to kind of... Yeah, so that's coming in that way. So that just needs to... Yeah, that's coming into a different platform anyway. As you can see, like, we can have multiple trains entering and exiting at the same time. Because that one's also coming in. Moneyville machines too, yeah. This one's also coming in, and this one's coming in as well. Abortory food. Oh yeah, that's one of the ones that runs straight through. So that's going to take a lot of pressure off Moneyville station for having loads of trains running through. There we go. Right, and then you see we've got... Oh no, this one actually has to... No, oh no, it's waiting for that one. But... Then this one, Moneyville oil, it's full of oil. So what platform is it going to go into? I'm just going... 2 is the default. I don't think there's anything in its way. So yeah, I'll go into platform 2. There we go, and hopefully that'll put a load of oil on the... Wow. Okay, we're going to need to put some cargo buildings here just so that they... there's someone to somewhere to store the oil once it gets dropped off, so it isn't lost. So this one is coming in, this one's going out. It's just kind of a cool setup. So yeah, this is all to go to Moneyville. Cargo transfer will help, yeah. This still needs to get oil so that it can produce fuel, which is on its way. This truck here. In all fairness, it's a bit inefficient, which the way it comes in. So something, is it coming in? Yeah, the one with oil on is coming in. There we go. And this should produce a bit, which then gets put... No, it gets... Oh, yeah, it does get put back on the cargo transfer. There we go. It's just got a lot of food as well. It's just been dropped off, yeah. Okay, this is now waiting because, yeah. But you can see just like compared to like merging everything down into 2 tracks then splitting things off again, this just, you can have like multiple trains coming in and out at once with this junction setup. Hopefully the cargo transfer is actually the one I'm most worried about, whether it can uphold. The other thing now is that we should be able to get connections here. Because there's no longer a cargo station here, we should be able to get the city better connected. And hopefully this, yeah, the charts are always going up for Moneyville. Yeah. Yeah, now fuel's being put on the platforms for these lines. So yeah, everything's happening. Nail C ore. What's that doing over here? That is really lost. Nail C's like... Where is Nail C? I've lost Nail C. That's there. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to question that. This train is coming in as supposed to. How much is waiting for Welling fuel? Nothing. Brilliant. Yeah, the cargo transfer is significant. It's completely overloaded. Let's get some more trucks on it. Yeah. There we go. Fuel won't get put on that until the oil is brought in by that line though. There we go. Right, but fuel is getting brought back to the station, the cargo transfer. What's this train? Rushden fuel. Oh yeah, that one is steam. I'm going to replace the locomotives on this one for more modern ones, just to make them more powerful and better condition as well. Enfield bricks, that does run through. Okay, that's interesting. That runs through Moneyville in one direction, but through the bypass in the other. You know what? I'm just going to keep that in. I think that's cool. Actually, no, that's because I've set waypoints. Ignore me. It probably is the faster way because it doesn't have to go down to 30 miles an hour. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Got loads of trains all coming in. So these two should be able to come in simultaneous. Actually, no. Oh, because that one's got to cross over. What we're going to do is just get a signal leaving this platform and one leaving this platform, just so the through trains kind of don't have to wait as long. Right, yeah, so that's now moving again. Poultry food, just because it goes through the station. Because this one's going to have to... Actually, no, it's not going to have to wait too long. This one's now being held outside Saltburn fuel, because this one's got a... actually, no, it's because of this. There we go. But nothing's waiting too long. There we go, one coming out, two coming in. And another coming from the other direction. There we go. And the cargo transfer is still quite busy. Still quite overloaded. We're really like losing out on oil. There we go, what's this waiting for? What on earth? Where's that going to? Portsmouth? It's down that way. How did it end up there? Okay, we're just gonna... There are a lot of trains to kind of readjust where they're going here, so... We're just gonna let that happen, because there are trains getting in the way that shouldn't even be here, but... Anyway, we have stuff back on the platforms. The cargo transfer is really busy, so we're going to get another 5 vehicles on. But thankfully a lot of the cargo transfer now takes place within this station. We've got most goods can now get transported across here. Enfield to Thatcham stop are still really busy. Well, no wonder if one of the trains kind of going round in circles. But yeah, just see we've got the oil train here. We've got the fuel train here. Oh, what's... Oh, because Welling fuel should be going into... Oh, because it's so that it doesn't mess with that train. And now that train's coming into a weird platform. Because it can now go into that platform, but not another platform, so yeah. So that's now going into probably 3 or 4. Moneyville food. Why is it coming in from that direction? That one's also a bit lost. Heading for Upper Moneyville, yeah. That one's default platform is 1, so yeah, it's probably waiting to go into 1 because it's a bit confused. There we go. And that one can go out. There we go, that one's now finally in the right place. So the cargo transfer just keeps getting busier and busier and busier. Like, even though we've got like loads of trucks, we're going to get another 5. That one can now go. It's going to Enfield West to actually pick up some food. Enfield Bricks. Oh yeah, that does go through here, doesn't it? In fact, that one's going through there. That one can now... I know it's waiting for a free path because this one's in its way. But the point is nothing has to stop for too long, so... It's all not too bad. I mean, actually, what we could do is have another entrance into the system. If we took off that, made these not merge onto the other line, but stay separate. If we kept it parallel, like that, we could sort out some of this by basically making that run into there. There we go. Ew, that doesn't look nice. Let's ignore it, because, you know, efficiency is more important than things looking nice, for now at least. We've got the entering signal here, then we're going to have another signal here. So yeah, that separates things coming in this way. Well, basically the oil, which pours, we're going to put it onto 3 by default, just so it stays within its system. There we go. There we go, 2 trains leaving at once. There we go, actually there's another one over there as well, so yeah. And this one's leaving as well. Norton Radstock fuel. Should have a clear path as well, so yeah. Okay, I think that's it for now. Thanks for watching this episode, probably very long now. We've got motorways, we've got this massive cargo hub as well. So yeah, see you in the next episode. Goodbye.